Hi everyone, Emma here. I am just showing you a quick little update of my office. So I've organized some of my beads and I'm sure it'll change over time, but I just thought I'd show you what it looks like. So it's working really well. I have a lot of my beads that are stored in containers on the other side of my office right here. So that's where most of the stuff is, and you can see it's really close by, so it's not that big a deal. And usually I pull out what I'm working on anyway with different colors and whatnot, so that works for me. And I have my cork board up there, and I put some of the little picture frames that I'm going to display bracelets in. I haven't quite decided how to hang them, what fabric to use, whatnot. So that's just, I threw some stuff up there to get some ideas, and then I'll probably, pull it apart and do it properly. But I'll show you a little closer in a second, but I wanted to show you this area here. So I wanted to create an area for my dog portraits. So this little sewing table, we were trying to figure out a way to create it into a desk, and you can flip it open. I apologize, I'm still learning this tablet, so it's a bit funky. So yeah, you can flip the lid open, but then there's a hole where the sewing machine goes. So we thought, okay, well, we can cover it with a piece of wood and, paint it, do whatever to make it nice. But then my wife asked me, she said, do you use a lot of space when you're drawing? And I realized that this area here is perfect, because this dog portrait that's in the process of being done is the extent of, I do have some sizes there that are bigger, that are probably close to the size of this table, but I don't need a lot of stuff on my table. When I do my dog portraits, there's a container with my pencils in it, and I'll just show you. So what I do is I open these drawers, and so there's how some of my pencils are stored. I have some other ones in different cases in the spare bedroom. But basically what I do is I create swatches from the photograph that I'm recreating to create those colors. And then I take those pencils in particular and I put them in these little trays. These came in the cases when I bought the pencils, and I save them, and then I just pull this out, and that's all I use. So I put that on my desk and I have it, and then I have a little dish for my pencil shavings, and yeah, so I don't need a lot of space, so that's perfect. So that gives me more room for my beads. And I also wanted to create a space to do create my shipping stuff. So I have a little container with the goodies for shipping, all the tape and little knickknacks and stuff and ribbon, and then these drawers have some other packing material, and then I have this beautiful shelf up here with my bead trays and the beautiful candles from Augie. And so I might as well show you over here what I've done. So I have some of these hooks that are, they go on the back of your door, so you can put your house code or hang things. So I just hung these here for now, and I have some bracelets, and I have my camera. So I use my camera pretty regularly. I don't use it as much as I'd like to, but I do use it for every video when I do a photograph of the bracelet. And then I have this little bracelet holder that I got at the dollar store with a little bird on it. It's so beautiful. So on this, I have all the bracelets that subscribers have made for me and sent me. So this is, I love having this around so I can wear different bracelets and you know, see them all the time. And then I put some of those hooks on the top of the cork board to hang some of my malas, and then on this side some of my beaded chain. So this is the picture frames that I'm going to hang something like this for the bracelets. Then I created these guys here. I don't know if you can see what's underneath. It's kind of dark. Let me see if this one's lit up a bit better. So these are rolls of leather, and then I just took a dowel and stuck the dowel in the middle of it and then put on my bracelets. So these are all bracelets that I've made. I don't like the way they're displayed. I would definitely display it differently, but you know, I'm gonna, again, that's like a work in progress. So I've got some stuff up here too. Let me see. I think because I have it on there, that's better. You can see a little better. So these beads here are the trays that I got from the Value Village. For the little square ones, like down here, were $1.99, and there was probably about 10 of them. So I started sorting things. You can only put 2 tubes in each. I think it was for lipstick or nail polish. And then there's this one big round one. Sorry for moving the camera like that. So there's this one big round one, and then it's got some bigger slots. So I'll find some stuff to put in there. But the other thing I wanted to show you, so my wrist is super tiny, and I bought about 4 bracelet bar displays from Michaels, the Doris ones. And when I got them home, I could not fit my bracelets on them. They were too big, too wide. So it never occurred to me why they were too wide. I was just like, well, they don't work, so I'll send them back. Maybe it's to do with leather wrap bracelets. So then when I realized how small my wrist is, I realized, okay, that's why those didn't work. So I had an idea. I've seen this on Pinterest where they take rolling pins and create a stand for the rolling pins, just like you would a bracelet bar or a bracelet display. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to start collecting rolling pins from the Value Village. So I got this one for $2, and it's really nice. I was going to do like sand it and varnish it and everything. It's used, right? But you know what? Once this stuff's on it, you really don't see anything. So I just, again, I'm just like sticking stuff together. And as I was doing it, I was like, wait a minute, I could hang it from these bars. So that's what I did, and it looks amazing. So that's some of my bracelets. And this is a beautiful bird, polymer clay bird that Joni from Granny J Clay made and sent me. And so yeah, so that's that. So the big thing I wanted to talk to you about today is the fact that February 17th I am scheduled for surgery on my hand, and the rehab for that is well, I won't be able to use my hand for a month. So the first 2 weeks there's a cast, and then the second 2 weeks there's a splint. Yeah, so it's at least a month. It could be even longer where I can't use the hand. So I thought what I would do is do some videos ahead of time so that I can release them during that time, so you guys won't miss me. I'll probably do some lives and some updates, and some shopping videos. So that's fun, because I can still shop with my left hand. So I think I'm going to go on a shopping diet right now and save it up for then. So that'll be fun. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you something really interesting. So everybody's been talking to me about Fire Mountain Gems for a long time. And I've gone on their site. I'm registered, and I've gone on their site so many times. They have so much stuff that I find it really hard to find stuff because I'm just overwhelmed. So after going through their site a couple of times and not placing an order, I decided to, let me show you, see if I can bring it up. So, and I apologize for the moving. I've ordered a clamp for my tablet. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom of this page to show you something very interesting. So I saw this and went, well, that's interesting. Of course, I can't see it now. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It might have been on another page. Let me see here. Sorry about that. I'll just tell you because I can't find it. And when I find the page that has this, I will let you know which page it is. So what I wanted to say is you can order a catalog from Fire Mountain for free. So I ordered it and it arrived. So let's take a look at this catalog. I'm so excited. So I went through it quickly, and again, it's a bit overwhelming because there's a ton of stuff. But you can see I've put all these sticky notes, and I've made notes for myself as well. So I thought what we'd do as part of the video that I'm going to do ahead of time is I will go through this catalog and do projects, because almost on every page, that's why there's so much stuff, stickies on them, because they have projects on all the pages, different projects. So that is really cool. And yeah, so I thought we just maybe quickly go through this now, and then you'll have an idea of what I'll be doing. So I'm going to release this video today, but I will start doing these little projects and have those ready for you. And I thought what we would do as well during that time, or I haven't decided exactly when we're going to do this, but I think I'd like to do a live video where everybody helps me shop. So you give me suggestions of what to get on their site, and we'll place an order, and then we'll do a giveaway of some of the items. So we'll probably create a list for myself and one for the giveaway. But so there's a spot on, okay, here, I just saw it now on the website. Right there, it says free catalog. So you click on that and it'll ask you for your address. And this came really fast. I don't know. Well, I say fast because I probably forgot I ordered it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the other thing is probably about half this catalog, let me see, is Swarovski. So that's the other interesting thing. Okay, these are angels. These are charms. Okay, those aren't Swarovski. So something about, so the first 76, 77 pages is all Swarovski. So that is really cool too. And they have little things here saying, you know, as low as 7 cents a bead. And you can buy these in bulk. Now you buy them in, that's the other thing, there's a lot of information on each page, and sometimes it's confusing because you have to look up the code number, and then there's these alphabet numbers. So it's a bit confusing, so we have to kind of figure that out. And then there's also, once you have that number, then you go down here and figure out the prices. So then the prices go, it'll tell you how many is in a package. And then the different color Rose gives you 1 to 14 packages, 15 to 49 packages, 50 to 99, and then 100 plus. So these are like wholesale prices. So if you were purchasing for a store or something like that, I can't imagine anybody ordering 100 packages of 36. And the price difference is, in my opinion, not that great either. This would be okay if it was like a single item and you ordered more than that. Like if you ordered 100 of a certain item, it might be worth it. But even then, it's like, you know, you're going from $5 to $4.62 for a strand of beads. So anyway, that's an aside. So let's take a look. So I have to say, you really should get this catalog for a bunch of reasons. I find I'm very visual, and the website I found really hard to maneuver through, and maybe it's just because I don't know what I want. I tend to buy stuff, and then when I get it, I create stuff. A lot of this stuff, it's expensive, so you kind of have to know what you want to order it. You can't just order willy-nilly. I mean, you could if you have lots of money. But anyway, so this catalog is full of stuff. So it has projects on it, and it'll give you the number, the design idea, so you can go on for full instructions online and bring that up. And then it gives you things like this. So it'll show you an example of a component that goes with the design, but it has some really cool designs. Like here, this necklace that she's wearing is attached to a big kind of hoop connector, jump ring, not sure what you would call it, but it's connected with lobster claws, which I think is brilliant. So you can create these strands with lobster claws on each side and switch them out. So you can put just one strand, you can put 3 strands, or you can put the full amount of strands. So again, there's a lot of really cool ideas like that. So these guys are faceted round beads, and then they have all these different components, and this is all Swarovski. Here's another design. It's beautiful. Oh, so here's the other thing. I have highlighted certain things. So it says enter to win the jewelry making contest. So that's really cool. So I think that's something we should look into. Maybe enter it. I think that would be cool. I know Kathleen Brandt has won competitions like this. So we should ask her opinion and see what we can do. So if it's difficult, so there's more. So then here's a section. So again, it gives you these little bursts where it shows you how inexpensive the beads can be. So what I was going to say earlier is I did the calculation, and when they say 6 cents, they're not talking about the 100 plus orders. They're talking about the just single order. So that's like really cool that you can, like, to me, that's a really reasonable price for these, because I'm paying 7 cents for 4mm bicones from Peggy on Buy the Beads. So, you know, there's some here. Now you got to remember too, this is the simple one with maybe not as much like the clear without the AB on it, that kind of thing. So every time you get a different coating on it, it adds a bit. So the other thing I wanted to show you is they also give this stuff here where it explains to you, shows you a picture here, and it's in a bracelet form so you can get an idea, but it gives you the regular color, the AB effect, and the double AB. So, or the 2 times AB. So it explains what those things are, which is amazing. So all the way through it does that. It also tells you things like this, larger package size. Oh, that's not what I wanted to say. if they show a project, it'll either say if it's the actual size or smaller size, which I think is cool because, again, being very visual, you want to have an idea of what the what it's going to look like. So here's one here that I think is really cool, is using a charm like this for a lariat necklace. So awesome. You can see my arrows everywhere. Full instructions online. So here, this is what I was trying to say. It says actual size. So see how it says size? So this is the size of this project. So that is very cool. So you get an idea. Probably my favorite page. Pearls. So I'm definitely ordering some pearls. And they are stunning. So this is really nice. I have actually bought some pearls from Peggy, but I'm waiting for them to show up, some crystal pearls. So when I see those, I'll have a better idea. She doesn't have, I think I bought all the ones she had. She only had a few packages. So yeah, I probably will be buying some more. And somebody had sent me 2 links to stores that sell pearls. One, I think that's all they sell is pearls in the States. And I think, I know I looked it up, and I looked up their shipping and stuff, and sometimes the shipping is an issue for me because if they use a courier, then I get charged a brokerage fee, which is $50, and then another, say, $30 on top of that. So it ends up not being a deal for me. But if you have a place that you buy really nice pearls, please let me know. And that person that sent me those links, I apologize. I'd have to go through all my my comments and videos to find that again. I would really appreciate it if you could let me know again. And just to let you know too that I am starting a notebook this year just for my YouTube stuff. So I'll give you an idea. So I'm going to start carrying this everywhere with me with my tablet, so this was like from December pages that I didn't use. So this is the notes that I made today on what I'm going to be doing for videos going into for the February after my surgery. But I'm gonna mark daily. So this is today, do a YouTube AliExpress dispute video. Somebody sent me a message today, like a comment, saying they got their order and some of the stuff was missing, and then they're having a hard time from the seller. So I'm gonna do a video today on how to initiate a dispute, and I'll show you how to do that because you shouldn't have any problems with 1, getting your items, and 2, getting your money back if there's a problem. And there's a way to do it so that you don't even have to deal with the sellers. And I'm pretty sure it's a computer generated thing, and all your purchases are insured through AliExpress, so there should never be an issue. And if I show you how to do this way to create the dispute, and as long as you tick all the boxes and give all the information they need, it's automatic. It goes back into your bank account or however you paid for it. So anyway, I'm gonna start making notes of what people have asked me and said to me, and then respond to them. I'll probably cross them off as I go to make sure that everything gets dealt with. So that's my little homework there. So yeah, more pages of pearls. And then again, like I said, projects. So this was one that I highlighted that I thought was really cool. So this is I'm trying to think what they call these items here. They're like a cabochon drop. So instead of having it the other way, turned upside down, you turn it upside down, put your cabochon on, but you put a bail on the back, and this is what you can do with it. Kind of the same with your earrings, but I thought that was amazing. So, I mean, you don't have to do this big long thing, but there's definitely lots of stuff you could use this for. It makes one item become multiple items, which is awesome. So it's just a matter of your creativity and how far you want to take things. Oh, here's another great idea. So using AccuFlex as your stringing material for, say, hoop earrings. So you're putting the little jump ring on the end and your pinch. I think they're using a pinch bail in the, or yeah, I'm not sure what they use, but you get the idea where it's a crimp bead and then your wire. And the reason I say that is I have some wire that is gold. I don't know if it's here in my drawer, but I have some gold AccuFlex, which is beautiful. It looks like real, like thin strand of gold. So you could really do some nice stuff with that. So let's see what we have. Ah, this is amazing. I'm irritated with myself that I missed this because I know I had this before Christmas. They have an advent calendar, a project advent calendar. So it's like you do one project a day. I think that's brilliant. So one of the ideas that I saw that I like is this here are these little glass jars with the cork, and you put like a little screw in hoop, and I have all of these components, and then you put like Swarovski crystals inside. So I have some teeny tiny ones, I have some bigger ones, so we can make necklaces, we can make earrings, all kinds of stuff, or a charm for a bracelet. And there's like all kinds of projects up here, so it just goes on and on. So but it has all the Swarovski shapes. So let's see what else yeah, these are more projects and Swarovskis. This is really cute, all these different charms. And yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I just am blown away. There's items that I had no idea about. So here's a really cool one that you can do like a drop kind of crystal, and there's a glue-on bail with a cap, so the bottom of the cap goes underneath to create that. And then these type of bails too are really, I like, this is all new to me. So this is really cool. I'm like, oh. Here's the other thing. When I was in nursing, I used to sell stuff from Regal. I don't know if they were in the States, but they were big in Canada. And so it was kind of like Tupperware in the sense that just anybody could sell the stuff, and you would go to the store and you could do it all through the mail as well too, but you would order magazines, and I think they were like 10 cents a magazine, and they were just small magazines. I think they did them monthly, and it was kind of like household gadgets and stuff, decorating stuff and kitchen utensils and all kinds of really fun stuff. Stuff for crafts, stuff for kids, toys, all kinds of stuff. And being a nurse, I used to just leave those catalogs in the break room, and I would offer people 10% off, and I think I would get 40% off, so I still made 30% on all the items. And yeah, I was one of their top sellers, and was placed in a draw to win a trip to Hawaii, and it was a lot of fun, and people really enjoyed it. I would do up their packages with, I would do a gift, and like all kinds of knickknacks and bows and stuff, and made it something special for them to get. But yeah, so the reason I bring that up is one of the things they used to tell us with that is that most of your purchases are going to be made on the second time you look through the catalog. And it is so true. So this, I went through this when it came in the mail. Now I didn't go into detail with it. I just kind of flipped through, and again, I was overwhelmed with the amount of stuff. But now that I'm getting into purchasing Swarovskis, and I'm also looking for box clasps, I was like, okay, I need to really pay attention and start to look through this stuff. And of course, look at all the blue tickets. So here's another thing. Look, I've got it all highlighted. These are hilarious. There's a cat ear, what do they call them? Bead caps and bails. One's a pineapple cap, a reindeer or antler, antennas, rabbit ears, a starfish, and a unicorn. So there's cactus, and there's butterfly wings and angel wings. So there's really cool stuff throughout this catalog. So let's see. So that's about a half an hour. Some of these stuff, like I have tons of these that I bought on eBay. So there's a really cool earring project. So yeah, definitely we are going to have some fun doing some of this stuff. Let's see what else I marked here. So like this page here is like, I think, I'm just checking to see if it's the actual, no, I don't think it would be the actual size. But on the other side, it has the instructions on how to do this project, which is so, so cool. So yeah. And then they have the check pearls. So people have asked me about the check pearls. I have a set that I bought from Scara Beads, and they were 8mm check pearls. And I did make a bracelet. I'm kind of looking around to see where it is, but I made a bracelet with it. I was not impressed, and I've bought them a couple of times, not impressed. Now I did come across a set of 6mm pearls, check pearls, and they are actually perfect. Now, the issue I have is they're so beautiful. So they're definitely worth buying. But, and maybe it was just the batch I got, I probably should have contacted them. Where the hole is, all that stuff had peeled off so bad. So I was really upset because I paid a lot of money for them. But, so I am considering maybe taking a look again and seeing if I can get a better deal. So let me take a look here. So 6mm, and let me see how many is. So these are 15.5 to 16-inch strands, and I don't know how many is on a 6. Maybe 50 on a 6-inch strand is $3.48. So that's actually not too bad. So again, like I said, the prices are pretty good. So, and then they have this section here. It talks about check out our stringing page. So again, they have all kinds of resources online you can take a look at. And so just a few little tags here. Okay, so I highlighted this one because I got a bracelet at the thrift store. Actually, it's a necklace that I got at the thrift store, and I wasn't sure what it was. And when I saw this right away, it dawned on me what it is. So let's take a look at. So I paid 30% off this. So that would be $3. No, that's not. Something like $2 off. So yeah, so this is what I got. And I thought I'd take it apart and redo it. Now it does, this metal is flaking and losing its color. So I don't know if I might try to use my vintage patina to re-patina it, but definitely I'd like to take it apart and use it. But these are really cool. So they are opalized ice, they're called. So they look like they're ice. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see that. It's really cool. So yeah, let's see what else we have. And they have some sterling silver components. So yeah, I just highlighted some. So again, they've got this little nugget here saying Encyclo Bead. Find charts, articles, tips, and more. Fire Mountain Encyclopedia. So again, awesome, awesome. Definitely order one. And so that's it for this video. I was going to make something at the end, but I think that's a lot of information. I will make some more videos and most likely post something else today. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, thanks for joining me and thanks for hanging in there. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging during my rehab from my surgery. So you guys take care. Be safe out there, please. And if you have any questions, please ask. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some of this fun stuff with you guys. Bye for now.